President Biden's new Inflation Reduction Act is now offering up to $14,000 in additional financial assistance to many low to middle income families. There are over 70 Democratic lawmakers that are now urging Congress to pass a new legislation that would help prevent a government shutdown. Friends, this is the latest stimulus news. Please make sure you watch until the end of this video for all the new details. To say thank you for watching, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please enter the giveaways by clicking and then liking several of my videos, and also commenting below the keyword of every video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
Well, with that long-awaited flick of the pen, President Biden gave tens of millions of Americans a new lease on life by canceling significant amounts of student debt. To President Biden, I say thank you. Thank you for listening to our calls. Thank you for taking action. The President's decision will make it easier for millions of Americans to finally pursue their own American dream. Whether that means making that down payment on a house or buying that new car, opening a business, or saving for retirement. It'll help close the racial wealth gap that still holds far too many Americans back. And most of all, it's going to make our economy stronger. Now, over the past few weeks, we've heard a lot of fake outrage from Republicans, saying that canceling student debt is nothing more than a giveaway to wealthy Americans. The same Republicans who made tax cuts for the ultra-rich their #1 priority are suddenly apoplectic at the thought of helping working and middle-class Americans with student debt relief. Well, here's the truth, I say to my Republican colleagues. Among borrowers who are no longer in school, 90% of the debt canceled will go to those earning less than $75,000 a year. The opposite of the tax cuts that Republicans pushed for, where the vast majority of money went to the top 1% and the top 10%. So let me repeat that. Among borrowers who are no longer in school, nearly 90% of the debt being canceled will go to those earning less than $75,000 a year. And let's not forget, a majority of student loans are held by people whose family have zero net worth. Zero. A majority of student loans to families who have zero net worth. That's why the greatest help will go to those with the greatest need, Pell Grant recipients, which for the most part come from families making under $60,000 a year, will have up to $20,000 of their debt canceled. So rather than helping the privileged few, canceling student debt is going to lift up.
Now, President Biden's Inflation Reduction Act takes on climate change by helping Americans reduce their carbon footprint. A key element in that push is offering up to $14,000 in rebates and tax credits for individuals to make their homes more energy efficient. Those benefits can be used to lower the cost of home upgrades, ranging from installing heat pumps to buying new electric appliances like stoves and dryers. About 40% of carbon emissions stems from buildings, so such incentive could help the United States achieve its goal of lowering fossil fuel emissions. According to the experts, this gives people some very concrete and generous incentives to do that, both in the form of tax credits and direct cash rebates. CBS News has said that this is the biggest federal investment in buildings ever, at least one that is specified for climate change. There are 2 separate rebate programs. The Homes Rebate Program provides more than $4 billion to states to help residents make their entire home more energy efficient. The program also provides rebates based on energy savings their upgraded home will achieve. For example, homeowners that make changes that cut their energy usage by at least 35% can receive up to $4,000 in rebate. That amount is doubled for low and middle income households, who could receive up to $8,000 in total rebates. High Energy Efficient Electric Home Rebate Act also provides rebates for low and middle income families to electrify their homes, such as by installing heat pumps or electric clothes dryers. The per household rebate is capped at $14,000, and households cannot receive 2 rebates for the same upgrade. The Homes Rebate Program would cover upgrades from solar panels to new windows. that would help your home become more energy efficient. The other program designates rebates for specific appliance purchases and other upgrades. One of the most appealing rebates is a provision offering up to $8,000 for heat pumps, which provides both air conditioning as well as heating. Tax credits are different from rebates because consumers receive them when they file their taxes. Rebates are often applied when someone buys an item. The approved rebates are expected to be available at the point of sale, such as when a consumer buys a heat pump through a home supply store. The Inflation Reduction Act expands a homeowner efficiency tax credit called the Energy Efficient Home Improvement Credit. This covers up to 30% of the cost of energy upgrades with a cap of $1,200 per year. More than 70 House Democrats are signing on to a letter pressing Democratic leaders to not include a side deal with Senate Democrat Joe Manchin on reforming the permit process for all energy projects in a bill funding the government. The permitting reform language was offered to Senator Manchin to win his vote on the massive climate, tax, and health care bill known as the Inflation Reduction Act that was recently signed into law by President Biden. Senator Joe Manchin provided the critical support to get that bill through the evenly divided Senate after winning concessions from Democratic leaders. But in the new letter, the Democratic lawmakers are asking House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer not to include the permitting reforms championed by Senator Manchin into a stopgap funding measure that Congress is expected to take up this month. Without a stopgap funding measure, the government will shut down on October 1st, 2022. The opposition from Democrats is a significant problem. If the group follows through on the letter, Democrats might not have the votes to pass a government funding bill if it includes the language backed by Senator Manchin. When they announced the agreement on the major climate, tax, and health care bill, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senator Joe Manchin said that they had reached a deal to pass permitting reform by October to secure his vote. Chuck Schumer has already said publicly that he would include the provisions in a stopgap funding measure known as continuing resolution. All my amazing and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you, my friends, for watching every single video, and I greatly appreciate all of you for doing so. The winner of today's Walmart gift card giveaway is Mayor Wiskowski. Congratulations, dear friend. To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me an email, or you can also send me a message on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends.